Hello and welcome back to StarCraft, and today we're going to be continuing our grind up the ladder. So if you remember in our last episode, we managed to replace ourselves back into this new season's ladder, and we placed as gold, so we'll have to make our way back up to platinum. I suspect that won't be too difficult. Just looking at the MMR ratings we have, probably just need to finish one round, and then we'll be back at our proper platinum border. And then we can continue going up the line and see what other kind of hilarious shenanigans and cheeses we can come up with once we're there. But for now, I'm just looking for a good old win. And it's just, well, welcome to StarCraft early game, where I'm being bored and shaking my camera around because I don't know what else to do. It's basic opener, going with hatch first, hatch gas pool, and then we'll see what it works out here. My opponent is Platinum Zerg, so I'm kind of expecting cheeses. So I've got my eyes glued on the minimap, just in case some kind of shenanigans happens, but honestly, it's not as cheesy as I would expect around here. It's just kind of okay. I'll get my gas going, put my pool down in a moment here. This opener isn't particularly greedy, so even if he does try something cheeky, then I won't have to like panic or anything. But we're just gonna go ahead and continue this and work our way up to about 60 drones and then some roaches, and just go ahead and walk across the field, smash them, because you know me, I like quantity over quality. That's generally how it works. And oh, what do we have here? Those are drones! That's not good. Alright, so I'm making the conscious decision here to not cancel my second hatch. I don't really know what to do here, but I'm not gonna need gas, so I'm just gonna put those guys back in minerals and just start making the only units I can, which are more drones. Considering he pulled his drones, I'm going to have more resources and drones than he will. He's building a spine crawler, or two, so he's got at least some drones back at base and perhaps some zerglings along the way. So all I'm going to do is just kind of use my drones to just slow him down a bit. I've got zerglings on the way myself, so all I got to do is wait for more larvae and then let my zerglings finish up. And it looks like I've just about cleaned up here. Turns out when you cut all of your drones to go across the map, you lose a lot of your drones. But he's got a lot of zerglings along the way. Hopefully I can clean this up right here. This should do it. Oh dear, he's killed off my zerglings. I have plenty of drones here to finish off what he's got left. But he's got more zerglings along the way, which is unfortunate. And I don't quite have enough minerals left over to make any more zerglings myself. So I kind of want to just let it finish, but this queen should guarantee that he's got no chance. And yes, he is given up, and that will give us our first win. Yes, first win back on the ladder. Let's do this. Oh my. Well, boys, it looks like we're back in platinum, and we're off to round 2, this time against a Terran. Terran also in the Platinum League. And we'll be doing the same kind of opener. I'm a big fan of the... honestly, I don't know a lot of these maps, so you'll see me looking around a bit, looking for a place where I can put my Overlord that perhaps they can simply hide and see everything they can see without being spotted. It's just gotta learn those maps and positions. I'm not sure that place I picked was actually a high ground, because if you notice when I clicked on it, the reticle kind of dipped into the prop instead of being on top of it. So we'll find out, I'm sure, pretty early, because he is a Terran. All of his units are ranged. He's gonna go looking for my Overlord pretty early on. I'm sure I'll figure that out pretty quickly. I didn't see anywhere else where I can put him, so maybe this map just doesn't have a place to put an Overlord or any kind of air unit, which would be unfortunate. But I'm gonna go for a kind of safe-ish opener here. Put my hatch gas pool and then work our way up into being able to pump out large amounts of biomatter to throw splash across the opponents. That's the way I like to play things. It's a very Zerg mentality, I know, but I'm happy with this. That and I'm not as familiar with this game as I'd like to be, so I kind of struggle when it comes to any kind of micro. I'm like, how do I use this unit? I don't know, but if I throw 7 of them at it, at whatever I want, then everything works out! So that's my playstyle right now. I'm sure I'll get more finesse-oriented as I become more and more familiar with the controls and how to actually play this thing. Like, I don't even use camera location hotkeys. Like, I set them, but I can't bring myself to use them, because every time I say I want to go to this location, my fingers just don't reach to the same locations as I would want them to be. So it's just, I just need more practice. We'll get there eventually, sooner or later. But for now I'm just building drones and see what else I can do. I don't see anything out on the map, though. I'm not sure the unit pathing on this map. I suspect my overlords, just based on the way it looks, do not cross any significant unit paths. So if he's got units going across, I won't actually see it. And he is a Terran, so I can kind of expect a Reaper to show up at some point. Probably considering that there's some blue on the map right now, he's probably looking around. I can expect a Reaper pretty soon, but luckily I'll have a queen out probably before he gets here, so I'll be all right. And I'm just gonna keep peeking in because I want to see if he's gotten his expansion here, and I see he's got his expansion. That means I can start expanding myself because he's not gonna be doing some kind of one base all in. And yeah, that's not a high ground, so I'm just gonna kind of kick him off to the corner and hope he survives because I don't want to have to rebuild him right now. That'd be unfortunate. So I've got my expansion going down, and that will be, oh, there's the Reaper, just kind of chilling. I don't really care that he's there, like, at all, but well, okay, it's not every time, but I keep messing up my queen hotkeys, and it messes me up so extraordinarily often, where I'll just have queens walking all over the place, going where they're not supposed to be. Just stop it. Just let the Reaper do whatever it wants to do. It's not doing anything. It's just chilling there. Just let it go. Okay, good. More drones, please. Thank you. Also, I'm supply blocked. There we go. Problem solved. Got it. Alright, back to more drones. I'm kind of concerned that I can't actually see my opponent's base right now. I want to keep my Zerglings here, because if I move them out, then I'm going to have a little bit of a problem with that Reaper that might kind of want to come in. But I need to start sending out a little bit. That's what I made those separate bunch of Zerglings for, to try to just give him a little bit of coverage, just to have them sit there so I can see when he moves out, because I don't really need to know much of anything else, because I don't want to be sacrificing a lot of my overlords. As I know he's Terran, he's probably going to start clearing up my overlords eventually. But for the now, I just don't want to risk them that much. Just leave my Zerglings there. If he starts going for a third, I should intersect the SCV forward, and I should see what's going on without missing anything. So I'm going to go ahead and throw down my... Oh, yep. Okay, yeah, he's hunting for my overlords. And he's moving out with those things, so I should just start preparing to defend against that. I've got my other queens coming up just for this exact case. This is why I'm building more, so I can have all my queens ready to go whenever those Hellions show up. And that should be it. I'm gonna go ahead and hotkey them, keep them going, and we should be okay. I've got Roach Tech going down. I can start working on my oh dear, I've got a few too many drones here. I've got the Roach Tech going down. I've got my layer go. Wait, did I start my layer? I got 50 drones right now. Alright, I'm good. At the moment. Get those guys in gas. And I'll need to start my upgrades. Here we go. Get the missile upgrade, please. Thank you. And now I should be good. Yes, there's the layer. Alrighty, so I should be good here. Just continuing to work down. Just a couple more drones and I'll start pumping out massive amounts of everything. I've been trying to start connecting my creep. Spend a little bit of time doing that. Or just connect the bases with creep. That way my queens can get across without you know, coming to a standstill. These Hellions are going to be a problem. I don't have any queens nearby. That one doesn't count. Okay. Oh well. That was an exercise in futility and death. So I'm just gonna have all my queens come over here, build a couple roaches to try to delay this. Though my queens look like they're gonna be pushing them out quite fine. I've lost a lot of oh my god. Okay, that's great. Well, at least it looked okay. Yeah. Okay, well it looks like I don't have enough drones there anymore to mine from those patches, so I'm just gonna kind of let that be for now. Just have a couple queens come over and deal with that, start re-injecting things. Yeah. Okay, so let me just have my queen come over here. You inject, get the roach upgrade going. Where is it? There it is. Can you reach that from the... Oh, you can reach everything, apparently. The queens are good. This is what I've come to learn. Oh geez, there goes another one. How many did I lose? Oh dear, okay. Alright, this is not good. I've lost a lot of drones. I've lost like an entire base of drones, almost 2 bases worth of drones at this point. Thankfully I've rebuilt them, but well, some of them. I haven't rebuilt all of them. We've rebuilt a lot of them, but that did a lot of damage, like a lot more. I've got him down to 54 drones now. So I was just about at 60 before all this started, and I rebuilt about an entire base worth, so I lost a good 20-something drones, probably closer to 30. And what is that Viking? Yeah, Viking's back chasing down my overlords. Luckily, the one overlord that I expected to die managed to survive. I'm gonna have him go off in this corner. Just kind of hope he lives, so I don't have to worry about him. But at this point, I should just be able to start pumping out roaches. Now, usually at this time, I would want to have, you know, an additional 100 supply worth of roaches. But the whole having to rebuild drones and losing half of my economy is kind of slowing me down a bit. It's a good way to put it. Like, everything is going not according to plan. So at this point, I'm going to be kind of like, how do I go walking across the map with a bunch of units if they're going to have more units than me? And they're going to have better units than me, and all kinds of things. So I'm not convinced that this is going well at all. I may need to resort to some kind of other shenanigans here. I'm preemptively putting down these two tech structures, kind of hoping that they'll help out, because at this point I really shouldn't be relying just on roaches. It's a bit late for that, so I do need to increase my firepower a little bit. I'm gonna get a couple overseers, and I'm gonna do a little trick where I rally all of my bases to these overseers and include the overseers with big army. That way, anything new that spawns just goes straight to the army. I don't have to worry about it trickling off into the middle of nowhere, because it'll always be with the army, and it'll always stay around. I'm just spreading the creep over there, that way I can see it on the minimap whenever something happens. Move a couple of drones back, because I had messed up my rally points again, and there's a blue blob on my base. Can I, how is it attacking? It is attacking. Let's just inject real quick, and oh, those are siege tanks. We've got enough here, we can just kind of walk over this. I don't want to go up the ramp too much, so I'm gonna just let him chill up there if he so desires. I lost a lot in that. That's not ideal, but I think it'll be okay. We did enough, I think, to push him back. He did lose his siege tank, so he's probably not going to want to try pushing on me again for a bit. I don't know what he was pushing there. Maybe he was trying some kind of upgrade timing. I'm not sure, because that was not a very large army. I suspect he was just trying to push on me because he could, and he knew he did a lot of damage. And, oh look who's back. It's those Hellions. He built more of them because he lost almost all of them before. So I'm gonna just take all of my army and just move it over there. Yes, I'm aware I'm moving all of my army to deal with a small harassing force, and he could just send another couple tanks and marines up that ramp there. I'm not good at control groups right now, so I'm just gonna kind of accept that risk, and I didn't die, so I'm okay. It's something I need to work on. It's one of the many things I need to work on. So I am almost maxed at this point, which makes me very happy. Just keep the larva going, got the upgrades going, got the Hydra upgrades. I need to work on getting a hive soon. That way I can move on to bigger and better units. And this upgrades, I'll just dump that upgrade into the list, just so I don't have to think about it when things start getting wild, because things are about to get wild, because they always do whenever I walk across the map to a Terran that's still rebuilding his siege tanks. I am going to blindly walk up this ramp. And I did not die. Okay, now this time I want to be a little bit more careful, because he's gonna be around somewhere. Okay. I have overlords, they're coming with me. I need to not do that. Okay, I see his base coming around here. Can we clear it out of this guy? Where are you? Okay, there's his army. I don't want you guys coming over here, please. Thank you. Let's go ahead and inject everything. Just leave my army around for a little bit. We're good. Alright, here comes the reinforcing army. Can I move on him? Does he move his siege tanks? My base is under attack. I've got a couple extra here. Let's just send these roaches this way and move these drones out. And oh dear, my army's under attack. Oh god, why? Jesus. Okay, so my army got baited when I wasn't paying attention. Right into a line of siege tanks, and I lost a good, like, third of my army. My total population. That's not great. He's chasing down my drones. Stop it. Alright, those medevacs still have units in it. Let's just send these guys back to work. I need to put these guys back on gas. There we go. Good. Alright, so now I've got my army almost back up. Just roaches and hydralisks. I think we'll be alright. I'm gonna go ahead and keep some of this army at home because he seems to like harassment. I'm gonna take one of these overloads and move it forward because he's probably set up in this position to retake the base. I see the base. I don't see any army there. So I should be able to move right down here and try to clear out this base. Stop him from expanding. If I can just kind of starve him out, we should be alright, because I really don't want to be pushing up into tanks. Okay, his army is there. I kind of jump on it before his tank siege. Come on, do it, do it, do it. Okay, not a good idea. Let's get out of here. And yeah, I don't want to... He's definitely sieged up now. I do not want to be here. Let's just... I'm sending a couple of Zerglings over to the left side. Try to pull him away. I'm going to leave my army here for the moment. We're just out of vision range. So, okay, now he's coming. Yeah, he's keeping tabs on my army. Let's... Oh god! Yeah, the siege tanks are still there. Didn't expect them to have as much range as they did, which is what happened here. Okay, this is what I kept this segment over here. So I've got two hotkeys now. A bunch of roaches in this group. I'm going to have those Zerglings go over there. Hopefully that pulls them out of position. No, it doesn't pull him out of position. He's just kind of going to chill here. So now my Zerglings are going to get to go do things, which is nice. I'm just going to ignore the Zerglings and let them do whatever it is they're doing. Is he still moving? Is he still set up over here? He still appears to still be set up over here. Yep, he's still here. So my Zerglings are going to do whatever it is they're doing. I could try to push on him. No, I can't. He's got a bit too much. Those siege tanks siege pretty quickly. I think I may need to come up with a different strategy here. But as it stands, he's only on 3 bases, because I did have my Zerglings go to what would be his other 4th. He didn't have a different 4th. Oh, you go away, please, thank you. So I can just kind of starve him out here, because I'm sitting on 4 bases. He's on 3 bases, and I've got him more or less locked into that territory. I've got, for as much as I can't see most of the map, I know where his army is, and he's not trying to upgrade it. He's not trying to really do much of it. I'm just going to kind of collapse on him here, because he walked into what is my map. There we go. Just clean all of that up, kill off that, and we're going to be good here. Now, I do want to be real careful about walking into this. He should have some more siege tanks into this. So I'm just going to not really want to move up too much further. Yeah, there they are. Let's just sit up here. He didn't have anything up here, so I'm going to double check. Okay, he's good. I do have some Zerglings reinforcing, so I'm going to try to hold him here and have the Zerglings come in and just do a bit of a run by. How good? Okay, he's really rebuilding. I'm going to lose this, but if I can distract him long enough, the Zerglings might be able to get by. He pulled his SCVs. I didn't realize this. Maybe I can get some more damage done here than I originally anticipated. Zerglings doing things. Zerglings not doing as much. So this army is going to be gone. I'm just going to start making sure I have a separate rebuild. I'm not reinforcing that anymore. I did lose a lot there, but I've got a healthy amount of resources in my bank, or rather should I say an unhealthy amount, because I haven't spent them earlier. And I don't know if I can spend them properly, because I don't have any larvae, because I guess I've forgotten my queens. My queen's okay? Like, queen hotkeys are alright, so let me just start injecting again, because I messed up my injections at some points. Is there anything else I need done? I need to move these guys over here so I can get more resources. Let's see... I think we're good. Do I need... All those guys are on their hotkeys. I had a few extra queens that weren't on their hotkeys, so that's not ideal. Okay, Zerglings is still checking that out. They're dying horrendously. He's got a fairly large army, and it's moving out right now. I need to finish my economy a little bit. So let's try to expand over here, get that gas going, so I don't run out of gas. And can I expand up and over here? Let's do this. That army should be here soon-ish. Let's go ahead and move these guys to a better location. Let's go ahead and move it over there. Good. Now let's see. I need a little bit more in the way of units. All those guys on the hotkeys. Thank you. Move these guys on the hotkeys as well. Good. All right. There. Oh, he came over here. Did not expect. Probably should have expected that. There goes everything. I'm gonna try to kill off his... Okay, pull back. Okay, those have long range. I keep misjudging how long siege tank range is, and it's getting me shot a lot. Like, there's no reason I need to fight there. I kind of... let me just hold that drone over there for now. I'll come back and expand once he's not paying attention to it. I can do some Zergling run-bys right now. His siege tanks are way far away. I don't know if I want to push on them right now. He does have some Widow Mines in the mix. Okay, he's moving up his siege tanks. Yeah. Pull back, please. Pull back. Please don't get baited into it. Okay, yeah, those are the Widow Mines that we were careful about before. Please stop. Queens, stop it. Thank you. Yeah, he's moving up his tanks again. Okay, so I don't know if my Zerglings are doing the work they need to do, but I'm certainly not doing the work I need to do here. I tried to push onto his tanks while they were sieging. It did not work at all. This is not going well. Please pull back. Units are rallying to their deaths. That is not great. I'm sending a bunch of Zerglings over to try to run by while there's some distraction going on here. I don't think there's going to be much of a distraction left by the time those Zerglings are complete. Let's see if we can make it work anyways. Alright, you stop. All of my units rallying to their deaths. Come on, come on, clear out the siege tanks. Come on, clear out the siege tanks. Oh, he's still got a lot of Marine Marauder. I was kind of hoping my distraction force would do a little bit more damage. This is not looking good. This is not looking good at all. I think I walked into a little bit too many siege tanks, but he doesn't have really that much here. It's only a handful of Marines and just about as many tanks, which is a little bit more concerning. I don't know if I'm gonna have enough resources. I don't have enough larvae is my problem. Okay, yeah, those tanks. Okay, yeah, this is very much so over. So I'm gonna go ahead and just call it here. And, well guys, if you want to see me come out on top next time, I could use some tips as to what do in cases like this. So if you guys want to join the community Discord in the link below, you can go ahead and tell me and show me just how to get good. But for now, have a good one, and I'll see you guys later.